Yes, you do. Yeah, man. I tried to play this dude. This dude is talking about, I'll be home in 2 hours.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. About ready to get us going. And we are underway from Atlanta. Taken about 7 yards deep. Brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. From the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Now
that shit does work.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. Just
I changed up my broadcast.
20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I'll put my links up there.
First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. Play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And this
Todd
runs from a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play. That'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, the Falcons send out Sterling Hoffrichter to punt. Andre Roberts is deep for Buffalo. Breaks a tackle. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Allen 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Darquez Denard there to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it.
I
And be
could
frank
make
about
that
it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Muster a yard here to the 38. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready. It looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Out at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but he rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down.
Well, it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows.
Wow,
these are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ejayr.
Defensively, of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay,
yo, that play I sent you,
they
can teach you
because you can make an educated guess defensively.
How to do
Not
that
all the time, but
bullshit.
sometimes, and when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that would be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He wants to get his team back in the game. A 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. There's a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. It's caught left side by John Brown.
Nigga,
and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard.
Always take it back.
When they run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And I'm not going to say that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders,
fucking with people that prepare food, man.
On 2nd down now, Singletary. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss.
Yeah, punt, say some shit like that in
yet again drops him behind the line.
Oh, that fat joke.
So now they deal with 3rd and 11.
One of them niggas said some crazy shit.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 to 6. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Yeah, he got him like he got him.
Yeah. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
35-yard attempt.
The kick by pass is good. And they're able to double their lead in this 1st half. It's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Not so much.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
A conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It's funny to me, dog.
They run. It's Gurley.
Yeah. See, he should have been gone. Really should have been gone. Look at that hole.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. Not quite enough. They'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He picks up the first before he's taken down at the 20. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, Lord.
They go play action now. Ryan. Looking for the end
Catch.
And, it'll be intercepted. Yeah. Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach just talked to his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit.
That dude get me for that on the Bills, man.
Just about every occasion to try and get this.
They got Singletary doing all the screens and the scat back crowd.
That's a little bit. This might be the case.
You sound like Eddie Murphy. He said, in this face.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns.
Yeah, that's
easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some hype.
Defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
I know you will. You talking about it like it's a vagina.
56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Oh, really?
To begin their next drive, the Falcons.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Yeah. Put it mildly. That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great.
God. I hate how these fuckers get down. Fucking prick. Now I gotta go all up in here. Nah, man, that fucking douchebag. Huh? Who? Yeah, man. I don't care, nigga. Let me hop out of here because now this sucker don't want to work. I'm coming, Dick. Man, I hate the fact that they do the shit that they do. Just give me a fucking time, nigga.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I am coming.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
That's how long he had the belt for? Man. Yeah. Liger, thunder, nigga. Liger, nigga. Nigga said thunder, nigga. Oh, man. Scotty Flamingo. Who the fuck is... Not, yeah, this impatient fucker. Yeah. He didn't have the Oh, God. Come the fuck on, guy. Now let me guess. He ain't get the invite. Oh, come on, man. Man, this fucking... Yeah. The way Howard tear that coach's wife into two, man. Come on, dude. Where the fuck are you, man? I hate this fucking league. Nigga, do I got time to wait for any nigga? You see how much shit I'm on though? All I want to do is come on there and play this fucking shit. I got. Uh, oh god, I gotta send this dude the invite again. Let me get out of here, man. What the fuck? No, no, it's not about that. It's about preying on the weak. That's what that's about. Yeah, yo, man, yo, I saw this animated thing on YouTube where where they jacked up the Transformers hard, man. They messed up the Transformers, man, really bad. What, a female version of you? What did this fucking guy see? Thank you. God damn it, man. I am.
We are about 40 miles or so south of
well,
Candlestick Point at a place that first opened
I'm not
back in
going with
2014. As you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Damn, we beat 22 yards to Howard? Or 56 to 7?
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Fancy footwork at the 45. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 51 yards.
Seahawks first down.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points.
Now we playing now.
So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
We'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
To throw again, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up.
Oh,
They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Will Dissler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Yo,
The score is
the funny
Seahawks
part
7,
is
49ers nothing. Michael.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the 18.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit.
oh, that's a long time ago.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Going for the deep ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point up and through by Myers.
Hey,
It's
man,
now
and
14-0.
nigga got more pussy than what you would call it, nigga, with a condo.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
His own
He
residence.
stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team. What will they do this offseason? What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their
Did you see that run?
And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Daddy, I got your money.
And he whips that one incomplete there. John Ross, the one he was looking for.
Oh, my God. You have to
and
stop.
This one too low.
Stop.
Down
You are grown. Stop.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock down the play on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
I gotta kick this.
They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash, this from 48.
I got a full.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So good kick there to polish.
You will get the 5 now anyway.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick.
Just go right to series. They got no kind of key bundle.
Or in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Always said when his cousins were when it
begin their next
like
drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right at
that's
midfield.
worse than EB is pregnant.
Solid gain of 27.
You know what you like to bang you in your head.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Somebody else came in and left. Yeah.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Yeah.
That'll be complete to Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had a big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Wilson will throw again. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Oh, God.
2-yard gain.
Stop
and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17.
Stop it, man.
It was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Seahawks 14, 49ers 3.
Why am I listening to your dumb
here's
ass?
a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Yeah, you dumb,
To
bro.
throw again is Wilson. On the screen pass, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments.
Yeah.
Right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Yeah, that's how I set it up. He don't stay on there. Yeah, that game was fire, man. That's a good ass
The kickoff
game.
unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback
Yeah, man, I'm glad I love the new
He's playing
linebacker.
run all the way here.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This will be caught inside 10. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
I know, that's unheard of. Huh?
Touchdown here to take it away. Taking it about the 1.
My team, bro.
And up to about the 26-yard line.
Man,
Just across the 25.
Trying to rape my whole team, man. Everybody on it. Take it!
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good.
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here on a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
It's not like you taking a tackle.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
Like, that's just not.
They go play action with Wilson. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Right there.
Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Yo, you know something crazy? I take the battery out of my control and I just put the wire.
Don't need it all back at once.
With no battery and
the
shit
17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Then it'd be a while.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
They got a wire like a
losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
No battery in there. It's just on.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. 7-yard line. The catch is made. And
this
they
cat
do
got his
finally
DK
get
like
him.
Catch.
But he
That's
makes it
it.
all the way to the 6.
Seattle.
No, it's DK. That's all he likes. The damn tight end, man. Yeah.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's
He threw that crap
incomplete.
off.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Throwing again here, Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
6-yard line.
So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much of a return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
Yeah.
he's got to get down to those starters blocks.
Yeah, like,
get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line.
Hey, I
Give him
was
6 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
How you
Here
doing with
comes
the
the
tight end?
49ers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line.
They
Only
they
2 punts
always
for him
need the
last
tight
week in
end.
the loss as he gets this one away.
Yeah.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over
Yeah,
on
tight
the
end is
short
like
side of the field.
tight end crack. Yeah. Damn, 50 more than the Cardinals got the same record, bro. 1-11. Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That dude's doing that
He's
competition.
going to fire one, corner of the end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half. Are they going to measure revenge there as play on the deep ball?
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
A custodial engineer, nigga. So you're right. Custodial engineer. The nigga said,
Wilson.
I'm a custodial engineer.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right?
That's funny
Command
to
central
hear
for
in
the
there.
officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Yeah. Larry.
On first down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Yo, that Jade is funny, though.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. That's going to be caught.
Bro,
Now the Seahawks
playing
going to
with
use the
all
first of
kind
their
of teams.
timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up
for
on
the
first
Giants,
and goal.
Bills, Browns, Jesus Lord.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Yeah, if you can
Russell
play
Wilson
that, you
now
can
with
play
4
with it.
touchdown passes on the afternoon. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Nah, you couldn't say that. He was with the Bucks when they sucked. Yeah. Come on, dog. Kick the fucking ball, man. Thank you.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Is good.
Damn.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, 49ers 10.
I wonder if Hayes gonna go to Philadelphia.
Michael
Eagles.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 3 on the play, but with it, time has run out on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. We'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
I don't know. I like competition.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On play action, they'll throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's incomplete. Almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
That's secondary, yeah.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And this
What are you going to do?
is third down.
Yeah, all he doing is if the thing was up to snuff, man.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
We just got
Operating from the gun. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch at that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there. We keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. 49ers 10.
And whoop-de-doo-dah.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Gotcha.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
At the 45-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Yeah,
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured momentum. Defenders getting chased, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And this one through the uprights and good.
42, 49ers 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
You might be able to find one and free.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And the perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Most important thing is their O-line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have the Niners first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Yeah. EA needs to improve their commentating.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. When I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
They commentated back.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
But I had like the radio shit. When you score, that's what I had like, bro.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And
they
last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive, that's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
It did that like how much years ago?
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
Yeah, man. EA got lazy with this shit. Their franchise should have been the pinnacle of all franchises. You have the NFL license. Y'all the only one who can do this shit.
On 1st down, Goddard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Number 86.
As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going deep downfield for Ross. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And 10.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Second and 10.
He passed more than me.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the 49ers able to get this back to some measure of respectability.
Graham Gano on 20 extra points.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. Touchdown. The extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll run on first down. Goddard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Look at Goddard.
More on that one and another first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers. As do the runners.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with 2. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they
that's
go
an
about misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
You need
4 yard attempt.
this one is right down the middle.
I mean, with 6
and that will just add 3 more to a
PS5.
lead that's already out of hand.
PS5.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. It'll give him a fresh set of downs. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, it'll be a 13th win on the year. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, it's been a sinking ship all season as they finally draw the curtain on what will be a 1-15 year. And you have to figure that this is a team that will look a whole lot different come training camp next July.
1-15, ooh, yeah.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
I know they don't want to tell you that because they're assholes. That's why they're dicks. Wow, Armstead is 90. Left is 90.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a shit about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
It's a lot. It's like a line that we could get up to where the Hornets is at. That'd be nice. Era. Send me the invite again, bruh. Damn, the Chicago Bulls are in 9th place. The Wizards is 13th. The Magic is 14th. The Pistons. Let's see what our schedule looks like, bro.
Daily sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from the Superdome.
Yo, man.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
What year was that Madden
At their own 23-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, but I like to get that side track.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, Kamara. And they're well past the field, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10.
Because I was looking for that, you know. I'm trying to...
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Who the hell this nigga talking about?
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
What that motherfucker with the Rams?
From the gun, it's Breeze. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. Down right around the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.